You stand at a precipice. Below you, the vast, churning ocean of circumstance. Around you, the whispers of doubt, the echoes of past failures, the comfortable pull of the mediocre. But within you, buried deep beneath the noise, lies an untamed power. A power so profound, so utterly transformative that once awakened, it will reshape your entire reality. This is not some esoteric theory, some fleeting motivational spark. This is the bedrock truth upon which empires are built, fortunes amassed, and destinies declared. This is the unbreakable mindset of millionaires. For too long, we have been fed a narrative of scarcity, of limits, of predetermined fates. We are told success is for the chosen few, that wealth is a lottery, that greatness is a gift bestowed upon others. This is a lie, a dangerous, soul-clenching lie that keeps millions trapped in cycles of quiet desperation. Look around you, not at the superficial trappings of wealth, but at its origin. Every monumental achievement, every revolutionary idea, every fortune ever built began not with a sudden windfall, but with an unwavering mental resolve. It began with a mind that refused to be defeated, a spirit that would not bend, a vision so vivid it eclipsed all doubt. Think of Henry Ford. His early ventures crumbling around him, his ideas dismissed, his ambition mocked. Did he surrender to the prevailing winds of skepticism? Did he accept the common wisdom that told him horse-drawn carriages were the future? No. He saw a world in motion, a vision of affordable transportation, and he held on to that vision with a tenacity that bordered on madness to his critics. He didn't just want a car, he demanded it into existence. His mind was not merely hopeful, it was absolute conviction, a mental blueprint so clear, so detailed, that the universe seemed to conspire to bring it to fruition. That is the essence of the millionaire mindset. It's not about being lucky, it's about making luck irrelevant. It's about cultivating an internal environment where failure is merely feedback, setbacks are detours, and every obstacle becomes a stepping stone. We are entering an era where the speed of change is dizzying, where old paradigms crumble daily. The comfortable illusion of a guaranteed job, a predictable future, has dissolved. This is not a time for the faint of heart, but it is a time of unprecedented opportunity for those who dare to master their inner world. The external chaos is merely a reflection of an internal void. Fill that void with unshakable belief, with burning desire, with crystal clear purpose, and watch the external world bend to your will. This isn't about blind optimism. It's about strategic, deliberate, unwavering conviction. It's about understanding that your mind is not a passive recipient of circumstances, but the active architect of your reality. Consider Thomas Edison. He didn't invent the light bulb on a whim. He faced thousands of failures, thousands of iterations that simply didn't work. Imagine the discouragement, the criticism, the temptation to quit that must have assailed him. But Edison possessed a rare quality, a hallmark of all who transcend mediocrity, an unbreakable spirit fueled by a definite chief aim. He wasn't merely trying, he was committed. He understood that each failure was simply a step closer to the solution, a refinement of his understanding. He didn't see failure, he saw learning. This perspective, this profound shift in how he interpreted his reality, is what separated him from countless others who gave up. This is the mindset that allows you to absorb the blows of the world, to rise from the ashes, and to relentlessly pursue your vision until it materializes. It's a profound understanding that resilience is not merely bouncing back, it is bouncing forward, stronger, wiser, and more determined than before. The world today bombards you with distractions, with negativity, with the opinions of the masses. It's designed to keep you small, to keep you compliant, to keep you from realizing your true power. But the millionaire mindset demands that you become the gatekeeper of your own thoughts. It requires you to filter out the noise, to silence the critics, and to cultivate an internal dialogue that is solely focused on your growth, your vision, and your eventual triumph. This isn't arrogance, it's strategic self-preservation. It's recognizing that your thoughts are the seeds of your destiny, and you cannot afford to plant weeds. Every thought you entertain, every belief you hold, every emotion you dwell upon is either moving you closer to your declared destiny or pulling you further away. There is no neutral ground. This journey begins with clarity. Most people drift through life, tossed by the waves of circumstance, hoping for a break, wishing for success. But hope is not a strategy. Wishing is a spiritual poverty. Millionaires, those who truly declare their destiny, know precisely what they want. They don't just have vague aspirations, they have a burning desire translated into a definite chief aim. It's a specific, measurable, time-bound objective that consumes their waking thoughts and fuels their every action. Walt Disney didn't just wish for a theme park. He saw Disneyland in his mind's eye with such vivid detail, such unwavering conviction that it became an undeniable force. He drew it, he planned it, he lived it in his imagination long before the first shovel broke ground. That level of pre-visualization, of holding the desired outcome in your mind with absolute certainty, is not merely a pleasant fantasy. It is a powerful magnetic force that pulls opportunities, resources, and the right people into your orbit. Your definite chief aim must be so compelling, so emotionally charged, that it becomes your guiding star. It must be a goal that makes you feel alive, that ignites a fire in your belly, that makes the arduous journey worthwhile. Without this clarity, you are a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly. With it, you become an unstoppable force, a laser beam of intention, carving your path through the densest fog of uncertainty. This isn't about setting arbitrary targets. It's about uncovering your true purpose, the deep-seated desire that resonates with your very soul. When your goal aligns with your purpose, discipline becomes effortless, obstacles shrink, and the universe itself seems to conspire in your favor. This alignment of desire and purpose is the secret key to unlocking the true potential of your mind. The next step, once clarity is forged, is unwavering belief. This is where most people stumble. They define their potential by their past, by their current circumstances, by the limitations imposed by others. But the millionaire mindset shatters these self-imposed chains. It understands that belief is the master key to manifestation. If you do not believe you can achieve something, you never will. It's a fundamental law of the universe. Your mind is a powerful magnet, and it attracts what you consistently hold in your thoughts and beliefs. If you hold on to beliefs of lack, of inadequacy, of impossibility, that is precisely what you will attract. But if you cultivate an unshakable conviction in your ability to achieve your definite chief aim, regardless of the current evidence, then the path will begin to reveal itself. This isn't about blind faith in external forces. It's about faith in your own power, your own capacity to learn, adapt, and overcome. It's about recognizing that every great invention, every monumental achievement was once dismissed as impossible by the masses. The Wright brothers were ridiculed. Abraham Lincoln faced repeated political defeats. Colonel Sanders was rejected over 1,000 times. But they held on to their belief, not because it was easy, but because they understood a fundamental truth. The impossible is merely the untried. Their belief was not a fragile hope. It was a steel conviction, hammered out in the crucible of adversity. It's a belief that transcends logic, that defies current reality, and that holds firm even when all external evidence points to failure. This is the spiritual foundation upon which all material success is built. To cultivate this belief, you must eliminate limiting beliefs. These are the insidious voices, often internalized from childhood, that whisper, "You can't. "It's too hard. You're not good enough." These are not truths. They are merely programs running in your subconscious mind, sabotaging your efforts before you even begin. The millionaire mindset actively seeks out these limiting beliefs, confronts them, and systematically dismantles them. This is a daily practice of self-observation and mental reprogramming. It involves replacing narratives of scarcity with narratives of abundance, replacing fear with courage, replacing doubt with certainty. It requires you to consciously feed your mind with empowering thoughts, with inspiring stories, with the unwavering conviction that your destiny is within your grasp. It means guarding your mental gate with vigilance, allowing only those thoughts and influences that serve your highest purpose to enter. And from this foundation of belief flows discipline. This is the unsexy truth, the often overlooked secret of lasting success. Most people chase fleeting motivation, waiting for inspiration to strike. But motivation is a fickle mistress. Discipline, however, is your unwavering ally. It's the commitment to take the necessary actions, day in and day out, regardless of how you feel, regardless of the obstacles in your path. It's the relentless pursuit of your definite chief aim, even when the immediate rewards are not apparent. Napoleon Hill spoke extensively of persistence, and persistence is simply discipline made manifest over time. Think of the disciplined artist who paints every day, even when inspiration is absent. Think of the disciplined athlete who trains through injury and exhaustion. Think of the disciplined entrepreneur who works late nights and early mornings, refining their craft, serving their customers, building their vision long before the world recognizes their genius. Their success is not a sudden explosion. It is the cumulative effect of consistent, disciplined action. They understand that small, consistent steps taken with unwavering intention compound over time into monumental achievements. This is the power of compound effort, a force as potent in human endeavor as compound interest is in finance. Discipline is not about punishment. It's about freedom. It's the freedom from procrastination, from indecision, from the tyranny of immediate gratification. It's the freedom to choose your long-term vision over short-term comfort. It's the freedom to build the life you truly desire, rather than settling for the life that happens to you. This is the ultimate form of self-mastery, the ability to direct your energy, your focus, and your actions towards your highest good, even when the path is arduous and the rewards seem distant. This means establishing routines, creating systems, and making conscious choices that align with your definite chief aim. It means scheduling your ambition, treating your goals like non-negotiable appointments, and showing up for yourself every single day. And from discipline emerges decisive action. Knowledge is power, but only applied knowledge creates results. The world is full of brilliant minds brimming with ideas, but paralyzed by analysis, by fear of failure, by the perpetual search for the perfect plan. The millionaire mindset understands that imperfect action beats perfect inaction every single time. You don't need all the answers before you begin. You need to begin to find the answers. Every step you take, every attempt you make provides valuable feedback, revealing the next step, refining your approach. Consider the early pioneers of industry, men like Andrew Carnegie. He didn't wait for perfect market conditions or flawless strategies. He observed, he learned, he moved swiftly. He made decisions, often bold and unconventional, and he acted upon them with conviction. He understood that momentum is a powerful ally, and momentum is built through consistent, decisive action. Indecision is a silent killer of dreams. It saps your energy, erodes your confidence, and keeps you trapped in a perpetual state of waiting. The millionaire mindset demands that you make decisions quickly and change them slowly, if at all. It requires you to trust your intuition, to leverage your intellect, and then to act with boldness. This isn't reckless abandon, it's calculated courage. It's the courage to put your ideas into the arena, to risk failure, to learn from your mistakes, and to adjust your course with agility. It's the understanding that every great success story is littered with attempts that didn't quite work out. The difference lies not in avoiding failure, but in embracing it as a necessary part of the learning process. When you act decisively, you gain clarity, you build confidence, and you accelerate your progress towards your definite chief aim. The world responds to action, not to intention. Your intentions are valuable, but they remain mere whispers until they are translated into tangible steps. Finally, interwoven into the fabric of this unbreakable mindset is gratitude and adaptability. Gratitude not as a platitude, but as a profound understanding that even in the face of challenges, there is always something to learn, something to appreciate, something to build upon. It's the recognition that every experience, positive or negative, contributes to your growth, sharpens your focus, and refines your purpose. When you cultivate a mindset of gratitude, you shift your perception from lack to abundance, from problem to opportunity. This energetic shift is subtle yet profoundly powerful, attracting more of what you appreciate into your life. And adaptability, in a world that shifts beneath our feet, is no longer a luxury, but an absolute necessity. The fixed mindset, the rigid adherence to old ways of thinking and doing, is a death sentence in the modern era. The millionaire mindset embraces change, not as a threat, but as an invitation to innovate, to evolve, to reinvent. It's the willingness to learn new skills, to shed outdated beliefs, to pivot when necessary, and to embrace the unknown with a spirit of curiosity and adventure. Consider the titans of industry who failed to adapt. Blockbuster, clinging to physical rentals while Netflix embraced streaming. Kodak, refusing to believe in digital photography. Their demise was not due to a lack of resources, but a failure of imagination and adaptability. Your journey to declaring your destiny, to building the unbreakable mindset of a millionaire, is not a linear path. There will be detours, there will be setbacks, there will be moments of doubt. But those moments are not reflections of your ultimate capacity. They are simply tests of your resolve. They are opportunities to deepen your belief, to refine your discipline, to strengthen your action, and to embody the very essence of resilience. Every challenge is a crucible, forging a stronger, wiser, more capable you. The time for wishing, for hoping, for waiting is over. The time for deliberate creation has arrived. Your mind is the most powerful tool you possess, capable of manifesting anything you can conceive and truly believe. Stop allowing the world to dictate your reality. Declare your destiny. See it, feel it, believe it with every fiber of your being. Cultivate the unwavering discipline to take action consistently, relentlessly. And know with absolute certainty that the universe conspires with the determined, the disciplined, and the truly dedicated. Go now, not later, not tomorrow, but now. Command your mind, forge your belief, take the first unshakable step. For the millionaire mindset is not a destination. It is a way of being. It is the unbreakable commitment to become the person who is worthy of the destiny you have declared. Your fortune awaits. Go claim it.